this paper. Okay, so for this question here, I was telling you that they've shifted software. So they've gone from a spreadsheet to a presentation. This shouldn't be how we arrange questions. So here is like Microsoft Excel, and then here you're on Microsoft PowerPoint. So if I'm making like a PowerPoint presentation, it's going to look something like this. So there'll be like a window here where I have my main presentation, and then this side it will give you the number of slides. So slide 1, slide 2, slide 3, slide 4, it will continue. Then if I click here, it's going to go to slide number 1. So here it's one slide is just simply called a slide in Microsoft PowerPoint. But if I open a spreadsheet and it's just a single page, that's just one type of worksheet. So don't get confused here with the way they've shifted things. So question 15, in order to pay for goods online, you either need your credit card, you need a credit card or debit cards in order for you to actually pay. These are even moving virtual in these days. So this is section B. Do you have any question so far, both from section A and section B?
No.
Okay. Okay, great. So section B, there are 5 questions in this section. Answer all the questions in the answer booklet. So this paper, you are literally answering all questions in the paper. There's no choosing. There's no choosing, Kozo.
Yes, you have to answer everything.
Everything. Oh my. So the following picture shows a form that is used in data processing. So here you can obviously see that this is a grading system. So let's say you are in a high volume situation. So you have to use certain processing things if you are in a high volume situation. For example, you are in a school and you have maybe 480 students. And as a lecturer, you can't sit down and mark all those 480 students, but you can design multiple choice questions and say maybe they'll have 150 multiple choice questions. Maybe those will be scenario based, and they'll be shading using pencil. So that shading will be translated to a software so you can scan it. So if you scan the page, it's go after the answer. If there are maybe out of 100 multiple choice questions, if you scan it, it's going to tell you the type of grade that student has got. It will do an average and convert that to percentage. So you simply get 480 transcripts and you'll be scanning them. You get the first one, you scan 50%. You get the second one, 75%. You get the second one, 60. So you'll be scanning them just like that and putting the percentage on the transcripts. In that way, you have a way of examining the students, and you also have a faster way of converting those grades. So you're not doing quite a lot of work. So this device here is an optical mark reader. So name a device that is used to read information from the picture above. So optical mark reader. Where do I write it? Let me change to red so that it's more prominent. optical mark reader. So you can even put the scanner on your phone, and you can use your phone to actually scan the marks. So optical mark reader. I've used this software before to grade students. It's very helpful. So B, give one other use of this data, of this method of getting data apart from examinations. So here you can use it in your election ballots. Election ballots, there are so many voters. If you design a system which can translate number of votes and you can scan, you can use that. You can use it in research, even in your lotto, so lottery forms, you can actually use it. So I've chosen election ballots because that would be something that you may be familiar with given we're going to vote. So this is an example of making your life easy. And this is the third question that they are asking. Give two advantages of using this method. So it's a fast method. So fast method, it's a fast method. And also it's more accurate because it's a computer that's getting the marks. So it's not prone to human error. If the pattern, it can translate the patterns and convert them to scores. So it's actually more accurate, faster, more accurate methods, less tedious. So it doesn't require so much less tedious or less workload. If we're using better, lesser sophisticated English. So not so much work, less workload. It's fast, it's more accurate. So explain what could happen if a candidate uses a pen to shade on this form. So the candidate uses a pen instead of a pencil. So a pen is going to have a more darker shade. So the machine can actually reject the form or misread the form. So you can see that it will read it. So the darker shade might be misread or rejected. That's what can happen. So we are done with question 1, section C. Do you have any questions here, or I've explained everything well?
No, sir.
Okay, great. Okay, let's move on to question 2. So state the second stage of the basic operation of the computer. So here we stated them above, right? You input data, the computer processes, then there's an output, then there's a display, then it stops. So start, input, process, output, display. So the second stage is processing. You have to process processing. That's the second stage. Power is gone. So give two activities carried out during the basic operation stage. You have mentioned in A. So here what usually happens, after you input data in the processing stage here, data has to be computed. The computer has to be calculating. So computing data, sometimes the computer also has to sort that data, so sorting. sorting data. So mention one device that is commonly used in the first basic operation stage of a computer system. So if you want to input data, you have to use a keyboard so that you can type out the commands that you want to input. So explain what happens at the third basic operation stage of a computer. So here, this is the third stage here, output. So during output, what's happening? You are displaying the information. So information is going to be displayed in the output stage. So it's the output stage, and information is displayed. We are done with question 2. Are you comfortable with the way we've answered it? Any questions?
Yes.
Okay, great. So question 3 states, what does health okay. So what does health and safety in a computer laboratory involve? So health and safety in a computer laboratory involve. So these are practices. So you're trying to keep the user safe, and you're also trying to keep the user safe, and you're also trying to keep the devices and the surrounding safe. So these are practices that protect the user from injury, and also prevent damage. They prevent damage to the equipment itself. Mention one safety problem that can arise when working in a computer laboratory. So one safety problem that you have to consider is the most threatening one is the electric shock. You can also trip through cables, so tripping on cables. Physical on the person, back pain, but you can mention the most threatening one here, which is electric shock. So state 2 preventative measures that can be used to solve the problem you have mentioned above. So we've mentioned electric shock. So what we can do here is we have to insulate ourselves. So use insulated cables so that we don't get electrocuted. And also we have to keep anything liquid away. So keep liquids away from any type of equipment. So give one result of a computer. Give one result of computer theft for a school here. So here it's loss of important information, loss of important information. So there's still a computer from a school and it has a data of number of students that are enrolled. So you lose that information. There's also financial loss that can actually take place. And if that computer is very important, it can prevent proper work from happening. So disruption of work. Okay. Any questions regarding question 3?
No, sir.
So let's move on to question 4. So what is a computer network? So at least here, even the answer is in the definition. So a computer network, a group of computers. So a group of computers and devices connected together. So that's what a computer network is. State one advantage of computer networks here. So you can share resources. So sharing resources. For example, we spoke about things like printers. So e.g. printer, you can even share files when everything is connected. So state one device needed to create a computer network. So here you need a switch, you need access to the internet, so you need a router, you need network cables. So give a difference between a local area network, just one difference, and a wide area network. So the definition is in the name. So a local area network is going to cover just a small area, like your home or school or an office, while a wide area network will cover a large area. Connecting. So it actually connects multiple LAN networks. Okay, question 4 wasn't that hard. Any question? We're safe?
Yes.
Okay, let's move on to our last question. Another Excel. So the following picture shows a spreadsheet containing information about the sale of books. So they are trying to sell different types of books. So there is, let's say, these are different types of books given by their ISBN number. So this one here is at the cost price is at 22 kwacha. Then you are selling it at 29 kwacha, and profit per book you're making 7 kwacha, and number sold, we sold 32, so we made a total profit of 224 kwacha on this book here. So we have to think to ourselves, how are we getting this 220 kwacha? So profit per book multiplied by the number of books sold. So if I made 7 kwacha per book and I sold 32, I have to add 7 times 32, right? To get 224 kwacha. That's how I know that I'm making a profit based on the number of books I've sold. Am I correct?
Yes. Yes.
So even for book number 3 here, the cost price is 26. I'm selling it at 35, and I've sold 9 copies. The profit I'm making per sale is 9 kwacha, and I've sold 45. So if I say 9 times 45, I'm going to make a profit of 405 kwacha. Even for this one, I'm buying it at 15 kwacha, I'm selling it at 21. I'm making a 6 kwacha profit. And if I sell 32, 6 times 32, I'll make a profit of 192. Same with this one. If I buy it at 33 kwacha and I sell it at 41 kwacha, meaning I'm making a profit of 8 kwacha per sale, and I sell 89 of them in total. So if I multiply 8 times 89, I will make a profit of 712 kwacha. So this is how we are translating this Excel spreadsheet. So mention the row containing the headings. So of course, the row containing the headings here is row 1 here. So you've seen row number 1. Let me highlight it in green. So this entire row has headings: cost, price, selling price, per book. So we'll say, and it's A1. So it's, or we can just say row 1, sorry. Just say row 1. I've highlighted the entire row 1, and it's divided A1, B1, C1, etc. So write the cell address that will be displayed in the name box when cell containing 075 2006 is selected. So what am I clicking here? So if I click this one here, it's corresponding to A. So this would be A4. A4, right? Correct? If I highlight this here,
Yes.
that A4, right? Great. So write the formula which was entered in cell F2. So in this formula here. So I want to multiply to get a profit. So input a formula here. And remember the profit is at this level, D and E. So the formula has to translate to equals. I have to get D2, and I have to multiply E2 to get the profit. So here we are at F2 is here. F2. So to get this 224, we multiplied 7 times 32. So it's equals D2. Yeah, this is D2 multiplied by E2. It will give you the profit. So this is the formula here. Remember, I told you I'm multiplying. So equals D2 multiplied by E2. Well, okay.
Yes, sir.
So explain how the answers from cell F3 to F5 are quickly obtained. So F3, so here, F3 to F5. So what we can do here, we can paste this formula here, equals D2 times E2, and then we can simply push it down. We can copy and paste it down. So as we are copying and pasting it downwards, it will be automatically adding the formula, and the output will be coming up. So this formula, we can copy and paste it and just drag it down, and the answers will be automatically be added down that row. So we have to translate that there. So we'll say copying the formula from that cell F2, and it will automatically, so we're copying it down, which automatically adjusts the row numbers. So we'll be getting the results as we are going down. So this is how we answer this paper. Any questions here?
No, sir.
Okay, great. Let me end here. Good luck tomorrow. I will see you next year, grade 10. What school do you want to go to?
I'm not so sure, sir.
Do you want to continue at the school that you're at?
No.
Boarding school?
I don't want to go to boarding.
All right. If you don't go to a boarding school, we'll start immediately grade 10.
Okay.
So
Okay,
that you
sir.
can actually be good at mathematics. So we'll start with your weaknesses like mathematics, biology, physics, and chemistry, and then we'll build up from the social sciences. Okay, good luck tomorrow. Please update me. When are your results coming out? December?
Yes.
Okay, you will update me. Good luck tomorrow.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Welcome.